Hello YouTube. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm about to make myself some breakfast. I'm going to have a protein smoothie. One frozen banana. It looks really yucky, but it's perfectly fine. Put very ripe bananas in the freezer. A lot of people peel them and cut them, but gonna lose the camera. I'm not a lot of people. Fan of my blender. Blender. Baby carrots. So that's what's going in there. I make a bunch of different smoothies. It just kind of depends on what I have in my house. Most of what I eat kind of depends on what I have in my house. I'm just going to grab a couple handfuls. Oh, damn it. Breakfast. Because I can't film anything else. I'm having so many technical difficulties. I'm trying to be flexible. That's why I'm filming my breakfast. Okay, I try and make enough for 2 servings so that I don't have to go back and make a smoothie later. This is just easy. We're going to try this again. Spinach is next. Spinach is actually not next. I got off track with the camera falling. Okay. I make enough for 2 so that I don't have to go back and clean my blender again. And I tend to make smoothies out of whatever's in my house. It's just good for when I feel like grazing, and so I'm not picking at other things, or if I want something sweet and it's really not the time to have anything sweet. You know what those times are, maybe. If you're in recovery, maybe you don't know what those times are, but you kind of have a logical sense of when it's not good to be eating sweets. Well, so I'll put my protein powder in, just a scoop of protein powder. And my carrots. Baby spinach, because I have to use it up. It's also extremely good for you, filled with iron. I am chronically kind of anemic. Part of why I feel sick and tired all the time. So having baby spinach is very good for me. Oops, on my floor. I make things up as I go and as I have groceries. But seriously, you should learn to like dark leafy greens. They're really good for you. And again, forgive my whatever. It's morning. I got my baby carrots. Spinach. Vanilla extract. I love this stuff. Ground cinnamon. I would put a lot of other spices, but I am out of a lot of other spices. Cinnamon improves your circulation. It is good for you. If you don't know that spices have medicinal benefit, you should know that. Not only does it make things taste good, if you're not using spices, you need to start not just salt. Salt is not good for you. Coffee for you. A little bit of salt. We all need a little bit of salt, but we get enough in our food already. But spicing foods is very wise. It can take anything that's bland and make it good. And trust me, you won't taste the greens. I put a lot of vegetables in my smoothies because I'm not one to sit around and eat salad. But when you mix it with just the tiniest bit of fruit, with PB2, with syrup, any kind of light sweetening, you don't taste the greens at all. Even just the banana is fine. Because spinach are what I have in my house. Look! I mean, how many nuts would they have to blend to get that. I don't think there's much to this. I think it's artificial. But some people use water. You can use any kind of milk that you want. Let's see, did I put everything in? Banana, frozen, protein powder, cinnamon, vanilla, baby spinach, carrot. I know, it doesn't look like it would be good, but it's really, really good. Trust me, if you dislike veggies, you will still like this. Smoothie. Now I don't have enough, apparently, for 2 servings, so I'm going to add some other stuff in here to make enough for 2. Baby carrots. Baby spinach. PB2. Cinnamon, vanilla, yum. This is very good. Does not taste like vegetable. This will go in my fridge for tomorrow. This will go in my mouth because it's breakfast. And I'll refill whatever's left in the blender when I'm done and rinse it out so that it doesn't stick and it's easy to clean. Yum. Well, it tastes good, so at least one thing is working out for me today. Gotta look at the positives. This thing is going to be so hard to edit. And I can't edit at all today because my computer has broke. I spent 2 hours working on something and it was beautiful and it froze and reverted to the original footage and I don't think I can do it again. That was very disheartening. But I'm trying to roll with it. It's one of those days. I don't know if you've ever had them. I'm sure you've had them. Probably more than you would prefer. When things just don't seem to go according to plan. One thing after another. Little jobs become big jobs and you just can't seem to accomplish anything. You need to be flexible. Be able to laugh at life. It matters how you think about it. You need to be adaptable and realize that sometimes you can't do what you wanted to do. Sometimes you're going to have to start over. Things happen. Sometimes some people have to start over in life in general. the fact that I have an apartment, that I have a computer, and no matter how old it is, that I have an opportunity to do these things is something that a lot of people may not be granted. It's a gift and it's a luxury. I'm having a smoothie. How bougie is that? You have to keep things in perspective. Comparisons between how you used to be, how other people have to live. Laugh at life. It can be funny. Be flexible. And give yourself a break. It's all good. This is good. And my day will be good. You don't have to change reality. You have to change the way you think about reality. And I choose to be happy and enjoy my smoothie. Hopefully, this can be turned into some sort of productive video at some point, because I got nothing else. Morning, YouTube.